Hi. In December of 2025, Senator Mike Lee from Utah introduced Senate Bill 3567, the Cartel, Mark, and Reprisal Authorization Act of 2025. The bill would allow for, well, he knows this stuff much better than I do. Let's just let him explain it.
Look, letters of marque and reprisal have, since the American founding, allowed the United States, through the Congress, to authorize privateers to go after organizations, criminal organizations, take loot, whether on land or on sea, return to the United States and receive a premium from the United States for their capture.
Privateers? You mean like the Barbary pirates? Pirateers are basically pirates who have letters of authorization from a government to be pirates, to raid and to loot and bring back the stolen treasure and give the sponsoring country a cut. Surely he doesn't mean that. Maybe it's more like bounty hunters?
So then this would just be effectively like hunting pirates, right? Like, was this the last time that this was used?
Yeah, so it's been a very long time since we've used it. It was fairly common at the American founding. We've hardly used it since then. But the point is that we allow people, through a letter of marque and reprisal issued by Congress, they can go and they can take their assets, and insofar as they're able to return to the United States with them, they can receive a reward when they get back to the United States with those assets.
Nope. He meant to go and steal their stuff and bring it back across the border. I have to admit that I'm not all that well versed on where drug lords stash their booty. Some of it may very well be buried in some secret spot marked by an X, but this whole idea sounds, I don't know, quaint?
So then this sounds like a perfect opportunity for like an Eric Prince or for some other operator to go and solve a problem across the border of Mexico.
Benny Johnson mentioned a man named Eric Prince. I first heard about him when he was the head of a private group of contractors, mercenaries, called Blackwater, that our government had been known to hire from time to time. He's no longer with that company, but he is still in the business. About a year ago, I heard Peruvian journalist Jaime Bailey suggest that Eric Prince's organization would be available to remove Nicolas Maduro from Venezuela for a mere $1 billion. I don't know if he knew that for a fact or was just speculating. Anyway, as nifty as the senator's idea sounds, I have a hard time imagining how it would work. Under the United States laws, authorizing privateers is still legal, but none have actually been commissioned since the War of 1812. Mexico has no such laws. And maybe that's too bad, because maybe Mexico should hire Eric Prince to do some of their dirty work. Amazingly, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum very recently said that going after cartels with military assets would be illegal because killing them would deprive them of their due process rights. She actually said that after El Mencho was killed. Anyway, Senator, I do appreciate someone who is able to think outside the box. Maybe I just don't have the vision to understand how it might work, but frankly, I can't even see the box from here. I know that your colleague in the House, Tim Burchett from Tennessee, proposed a similar bill in the House of Representatives. I like him. He's the UFO guy. Anyway, I have a question, and it's just a question. Did you by any chance see the third part of my series, Magic Trump, available on this channel? In that part, titled Mystic Trump, I mentioned an experience I had one night while thinking about our president. If you didn't see it, go watch it and tell me if any of what I was talking about there rings a bell. Thanks and good luck. This is Pablo El Molinero.